ready for my first annual Halloween party and wanted to do a fogger for effect for the cemetery scene. I did purchase this round fogger here from Home Depot, which is okay, but it doesn't really do what I want it to do. It does have an outlet to plug in a timer on the back, which might help a little bit, but this one just really doesn't do the capacity that I'm wanting it to do. I am using the generic Home Accents fog fluid that was sold there at Home Depot with it, and this unit does have a little ice chiller here, but it's small. I'm wanting something a lot bigger to get the ice to, rather the fog to stay close to the ground. I am in Orange Beach, so the temperature is going to be very warm on Halloween, so it's not really going to do me much good. And I'm going to order me a Chauvet 1302, I believe, and I'm going to use this old cooler and some pool piping to make me an additional chiller to go along with it. So I'm going to show that process of me attempting to build a chiller. We'll see if it works and how it works out for me. But I wanted to give you a little demonstration of what this ground fogger from Home Depot does, and then we'll compare it when I get the new fogger in. This model does come with a little remote control. Just has an on and off. But this is how this model does. As you can see, the smoke is rising. Doesn't really have enough ice in it to make this fog go to the ground. That and the temperatures here are very warm. So that's why I'm building the chiller to go with the next one I try out. And it only fogs for 30 to 50 seconds. And then it has to reheat the oil, or not really the oil, the fog liquid, in order to do another burst. And by that time, with these warm temperatures, the fog I have dissipates. I'm looking for something with a little bit more continuous fog output. Okay, so I'm going to start construction of my homemade chiller for my fog machine. Got an old cooler here, and I'm actually going to cut holes in either end. Alright, now I've got the pipe ready where it's coming into the cooler and coming out over here on the side here. Just going to repeat that same steps for the other side. Okay, so now that I have the holes cut in my cooler, I have about a 2-foot section of 1 1/4 inch PVC. I have a 1 1/4 to 1 1/4 coupling, a 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 bushing, and a 1 1/2 inch to 3 inch bushing. I also have a 1 1/4 male threaded elbow, a 2 inch to 1 1/4 bushing, and a 2 inch to 4 inch sewer drain bushing. I'm going to be using some silicone adhesive. I have 25 foot of perforated flex drain pipe with a downspout adapter, and of course I'm using my old cooler and an old swing pool vacuum cleaner. And here is the completed chiller, having to wait on the new fog machine to come in to give it a test, but this is what it looks like. Hopefully it's going to work. And of course this little section right here hooks to my corrugated drain pipe, so I can actually direct the fog where I want it to go. And this is the little inlet I've made. Okay, so my new Chauvet 1302 has came in. Gonna do the unboxing real quick. This is actually the second one I've gotten. I ordered one that was refurbished that didn't work, so we're gonna try this one. This is a brand new one. And I've got the Code 6 extremely long-lasting fog fluid for it. But this is it. This is the Chauvet DJ 1302. We'll do the unboxing, see what's inside the box, take it out, give it a test, and then we will try it out with my chiller to see if it works. Okay, so in the box we have, of course, the unit itself, the Chauvet 1302. It has the remote plug there, a fuse, the fog button, the power button, and the display that shows how much fog fluid's inside it. And it came with the remote, of course, it plugs in. That is magnetic, that'll actually stick to the machine if need be. We have a mounting bracket that I'm going to use as an extra handle. And of course we have the instruction manual and some stickers. So get everything set up here and we'll give it a try and see what happens. Okay, we are all set up. I'm letting it warm up to its operating capacity. It does have a remote that has intervals in minutes, duration in seconds, and the output level. It has a timer switch, a continuous or a manual, and of course I've got it filled with the Code 6 long-lasting fog fluid. As soon as it warms up, we'll give it a test without the chiller, and then give it a run through the chiller to see if my chiller actually is going to do the job I'm wanting it to do. Okay, we're going to give it a test now. Much better. All right, here goes the test using my chiller. I've got the chiller full of ice, leaving a little bit of an air gap. And it works. I'm gonna get the remote and I'm gonna let it go a little continuous for a second here. So overall success. Okay, I've got the timer set up. I'm going to extend the duration just a little bit so we can see the fogger spray the fog through the chiller. And the fog, of course, is staying much closer to the ground. Nice. And that is my homemade chiller, along with a Chauvet DJ 1302 fog machine. I actually have to crank that down tight and actually do it. Give it a second, see what comes out that end down there. Should come out all these little portholes all the way down the pipe itself, with the big part of it coming out the very end. That's the way. All the way down the pipe.